Hello everyone, Inventor719 here, and before I start the video, I would like to say thank you to Pyro Creations for sponsoring this video. They provided me with a 22mm cannon. This is straight off of their website. I will put the description to their website in the first line of the description below, so please go check out their website. Again, it's called Pyro Creations. They gave me this very nice machined cannon. It's quite heavy actually. This is the 22 caliber variety. They also have the 45 caliber variety. It's actually currently on sale right now, and it is very inexpensive, and I'm about to show you how it works. It came with the cannon, and then separately, which they gave me, were the little fuses, metal 22mm balls, and of course the packing rod for the barrel. So all you need to fire it is gunpowder. Also on their website they have lots of other stuff, including smoke items, homemade firework items, bunch of stuff. I can't even list it all right now, so please go check out the website, and that'd be greatly appreciated because they sponsored my video, and let's go try and help them out. So this cannon here is powered with gunpowder, but because it is Easter Sunday and I wanted to make the video before school gets really tough, I'm gonna just be taking apart this firework for gunpowder because none of the stores are open today, and I don't want to have to buy a huge thing of gunpowder. So I'm sure that real gunpowder would work better because it's finer, but we're going to use this stuff from this firework in the bottom part here for the cannon. So I'm going to go ahead and take apart this firework and we'll get all the gunpowder out. So there's all the gunpowder we were able to salvage. It's actually quite a bit, as you can see, compared to the size of the cannon. Now I'm not quite sure how much we're supposed to use, but I'll probably fill the barrel just past the fuse point before putting in one of the metal BBs. So let's go ahead and load it up and do some shooting tests. So to load it, I have a folded piece of cardboard with a gunpowder in it. As you can see, it's pretty lumpy gunpowder, so the burning rate will be kind of slow compared to fine gunpowder, so it won't be as powerful, but it should still be pretty fun to watch. So keep that in mind when the shooting test occurs. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put a bit of gunpowder in. So that actually almost filled the entire barrel, so I'm going to take a little bit out. And then using the push rod, I'm going to compact it in a little bit. So the gunpowder, if you're wondering, sorry about that, is about there. So quite a bit of gunpowder, not quite sure how much we're supposed to add, but we'll experiment with it a little bit. And then from the bag of ammo, take out one of the balls. You buy these off their website as well. They're very heavy. I'm not sure what they're made out of, either steel or lead. As you can see, they fit perfectly in the barrel. Then you want to use your push rod to compact it all in. I'm pushing it in nice and tough. And then, of course, stick your fuse just in the end, like that. And there's our cannon ready to fire. Before the actual shooting test, I would also like to mention another cool feature of this cannon. By loosening off these screws on the side, you can adjust the angle of it for straight up in the air, which is probably kind of dangerous. You can go flat down, straight, or a little angle, which is what I'm going to be doing today. Then by tightening up the screws, holds it in place. Pretty cool little cannon. Alright, so for the first test shot, we're going to be doing point blank at a can. In a future video, I'm going to be using a chronograph to see how fast it shoots, but I can't find it right now since my parents just moved. So for now, we're going to be shooting at an empty can and then a can full of water. So here goes the first test shot. So it left a dent in the can, probably because the gunpowder is a slow burning variety. As you can see, there's lots of unburnt gunpowder all over the can. So I'm going to try pack it again and we'll go again. Alright, second shooting test, here we go. Again, it was a pretty slow burn, so it left a dent in the can. I feel with real gunpowder, it could easily go through both sides of the can. But let's do a few more shots just for fun. So this time what I did is I cut open the top of the firework, which has the gray flash powder, which as you can see is a lot more fine, thus will react faster and be more explosive rather than slowly burning. So there's all the powder. There's also all the little colored balls. Maybe at the end of the video I'll show shooting a colored firework ball out of the cannon. But for now, I loaded it up with some flash powder and a steel 22 caliber projectile. So let's go ahead and shoot the can and see if it's any more explosive this time. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that was a little louder. The cannon recoiled back a little bit. And here's the can. It successfully went through both sides of the can this time. So let's do one more shot with the can full of water, and then maybe do a colorful one out of that. So here we go. I loaded up with more flash powder and a steel BB at a can full of water. Next up we'll be doing the colorful shot, so stay tuned for that. But here we go. Yep, that was better. So there we got our nice little explosion in the can. There's the entry hole. And there's the exit hole through water, which, if you don't know, is very dense when you're shooting at it. So pretty powerful. So let's go ahead and finish off with some colorful fireworks. So this time we're going to be shooting the colorful BBs. I don't have a very good way of showing this because of the way it'll shoot. But let's try right there, and here we go. So hopefully you guys saw that, it did work. And so there it shoots little flaming colorful balls if you put fireworks in it as well. So there's the cannon review. I think it's awesome. So again, go check out Pyro Creations if you want your own for I think around $30 US on sale right now. So go check them out, and as always, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe.